September 7. It's around 4 minutes to 4 Eastern Time. Market's closing. Finally had the expected rally. We went long on the 1st, and it didn't really take off until the 7th. That happens. There are two competing lunar cycles. There's that Rahu Ketu cycle, and there's also the 4-month new moon, full moon cycle, which was still bearish until yesterday. So it held the market down. Didn't really go much lower. So now where we are is we're going to go higher. And I think the reason I'm doing this video right now is because today was just a symptom of potentially a really sharp rally. It was nice today, but people are thinking maybe it's over. I don't think so. I think we're going to get probably, could reach 4,200 by the early October high, and possibly above 4050, between 4050 and 4100 within the next week. And the high, we were thinking the high might come in on the 7th or the 12th. I'm now thinking it could be the 13th or even the 14th. And then the Rahu Ketu cycle tops out on the 14th. Then we would probably still get our sharp decline until the 16th or 19th, is a weekend there. And then another rally to exceed the high of this one in early October. So there's an opportunity, I believe, right now if you want to buy, even though it had a big update today. If you were long already, fine. We were happy. But the intention right now is some sort of short covering rally is probably going to happen. It'll probably exceed everyone's expectations on the upside short term. Getting to 4,200 from 3,870 is a pretty tall order, but I believe this market can do it. And then once it does, it's going to shoot all the way back down again because we still didn't get our 3750 target. So that would be wild enough for anybody who likes riding Broncos. This is the time. Just to give you a little perspective, so you get a visual to go along with the reasoning. So I'm looking for a rally, probably between 4,100 and 4,200. And why would I make such a ridiculous claim, right? If you look at this chart, you're looking at his 4-week cycle, And what's good about it is that the exact same point in the cycle, which happens to be on the most recent iteration of it, is on the 6th of September, there's a clear low. And if you go back the last 5 months, including this month, so it's 4 months further back, starting in the May low, the June low, the July low, the August low, and now September, each one of those had a fairly dramatic 1 week, 7-8 calendar day rally, each of which was at least 200 S&P points. Now, on the 7th, we had a nice rally, of course, and it's pulling back potentially, maybe on the 8th a little. But the main point is that overall, we could expect to see possibly at least that 200 point, in some cases it was 300 points, up off of this low with very low risk because you use the stop underneath the low, the 3870 low. So the blue line in each case, the dark blue line, that shows you kind of the next 7-8 trading day profits. They each were profitable trades. You bought on the cycle low where the vertical lines are. And then the dark blue lines are the actual trade entry and exit if you were going for 200 S&P points. Most of them, the last one there, last month in August, didn't get much more than that, but that was very close to a high. It's conceivable we're very close to a low, so you might expect to see a larger move. In any event, it started yesterday, and because it started, the probabilities are stronger that this will actually happen. Prior to the 5 months ago, it did not work every single month, and in the future it may not work every single month. But lately, the market's been taking off of this particular moon position, this particular monthly position, the 28-day cycle, not the sun moon, the lunar cycle that most people use is the 29.5-day cycle. This is a 28-day cycle. And just to make it more clear, if you go back 10 years on this same entry, and you did it every single month for the last 10 years, it actually worked pretty well and created on one S&P E-mini $106,000 of profit, and had 133 trades, 71.43% winners, 95 winners and 38 losers. And the statistics on that are on this chart, as you can see. Okay, it shows all trades, and these are long-only trades, by the way. And that long-only this year made money in a down market. So think about it. That means the cycle's pretty accurate. Remember, it's not going to work every month, and you have to take risk every single time you get in the market, and it could take out these lows, even if it started going up. However, the probabilities are your friend here. 71% probability over 10 years means there's something going on, and there's a good chance it will work. Okay, and you put a stop in. You can use options with limited risk, obviously. Next chart. So this is the equity performance of one contract of the E-mini, the all trades, long trades. The short trades actually made money also, but they weren't as effective. The chart here is the equity performance of the last 10 years, if you graph it. And it's a fairly strong, consistent up move. It's not completely smooth, and it had some jagged edges along the way. In the year 2020, it lost a little bit of money, and in 2018, it lost a little bit. But it's up $17,000 this year, and $19,000 in 2021, and $22,000 in 2019, So, and the losing years are 4,000 and 1,000, So it's quite a good system. At least it has been since the market bottom in 2009, which has been a bullish phase, obviously. If we go into a sustained bear market, it might challenge this approach. Right at the moment, we're not thinking that we have too much of a risk that this system will probably work, at least through next February or next May, because we're not expecting the market to collapse until after that. It may have some down months, but even in the down months, it conceivably still could make money. All right, so that's the update and the clarification of why I'm making these fairly strong forecasts. You have to remember the risk is yours. I don't want you to put all your money on every trade that I recommend. What I do, and but you have to be willing to assume the risk and know that I can be wrong, and that you don't need to sell your house on every single trade either. Okay, money management is the basis to consistency in this game, and if you make large bets that you can't afford to really lose, or if you make bets that are so big that you lose too much money, it's very hard to make it back. So try to use some intelligent money management here. All right, so we're looking for a rally till the 13th or 14th, a decline to the 16th or 19th, possibly all the way back down, followed by a bigger rally than this one until early October, and then a bigger decline than we've seen, potentially taking out the 3,700 and potentially going down even to the 3,400 level by the end of October. If that's not enough to drive you up a wall, if you're on the right side of all those swings, you're going to have a very happy month. And good luck with it.